Okay. Uh, Strange things are afoot. And by strange, I mean interesting and wonderful and empowering. Um, what I want to say is I'm really sensing, oh gosh, we got one more. I'm bless you all for coming today. Bless you, bless you, bless you. There's 12 of us. Don't we feel like the apostles, right? Okay, somebody, I love you, but everybody needs to mute because if I make you laugh, you're going to laugh. Okay, so make sure everybody mutes. First thing that is cracking me up is that I pulled, I'm just doing this for fun now, Power Animal deck. And I went through until I got a yes, and I pulled this card, and it's the octopus. And the octopus is trust your multitasking powers. And I got to tell you, that's all I've been doing pretty much for the last week. I mean, this is my life is multitasking. It's kind of a joke. But we have an Ohm pavilion here, as some of you know. The lovely Ohm pavilion needed a new roof, and it took 5 guys and myself on Friday. I mean, I worked on it before I said take stuff down, and then we had to put it back together. I just put kind of the last finishing touches on it. And then my Michelle's coming home on Tuesday early. And so, of course, I have to clean the house so that the cleaners can come, right? That's how we women do it. You got to clean the house so that the cleaners can come. And of course, the new puppy and art projects, and almost finished my solid edit of my book. Yes. So, and of course, practicing with lovely patients. So I just had to laugh. Trust your multitasking powers. But we women, we have the brains for it. We just do. And not to say anything about men, y'all have single-mindedness, and that can often be very powerful, especially in an engineering project. And I trust women and their multitasking powers because we're going to get it done. Now, I want to tell you, so I did this really cool meditation with myself. And then I went to the store just to get a few things. And oh my gosh, do you know what I saw there? This very nice man. I don't know, he must have been somewhere in his 50s. Couldn't tell because he had some gray. He had a t-shirt on. And he said, it's something to the effect of, time for women to be in power. Time for women to have the power or be in power. And I looked at him. I go, did you buy that t-shirt for yourself? He goes, I did. I said, power to you. And I kind of gave him, the double. And then we looked at each other and we just hugged right there in the aisle. It was the sweetest moment. And then, we went our business, and later he just kind of waved. He was, I'm going to tell you, the men need to all get that t-shirt because the women are going to really love on them if they see those t-shirts around. So that was my first sign that something had shifted. Second sign is there were some things that were broken around the house, and they fixed themselves. That was interesting. Third thing is we're doing the Ohm, and there's this one last thing that's having to happen. 5 men are trying to pull this last little corner into place, and they're at it for half an hour. And this voice says, go give him a screwdriver. I'm like, oh, okay. I give him the screwdriver. That's what did it. So in these examples that I'm sharing with you, there is intuition. There is recognition that there's a shift coming from the men. And then, things are fixing themselves. I thought a refrigerator was breaking. It was just making the weirdest noises. And I just, I just kind of fiddled with the dial a little bit. But all of a sudden it just fixed itself. And I thought, oh my God, it broke. No, it's fine. So what I realized is that we're shifting if we allow it with the love, love, love. We're shifting through our ego. See, the love, love, love gets you through those ego moments where you want to cry, or you want to, you know, shake or pound your fist or whatever it is. It gets us through the uh the moments where we think this is it and this is us. No, no, no. Those moments, those thoughts, they're not you. They're an experience that's either showing you a lesson or is presenting itself to you so that you can be of service, or in some cases, it's a blessing in disguise. And the love, love, love bridges you out of that towards the 5D. Once I got this whole realization this morning. So, our little beautiful mantra. By the way, I want to also tell you about 5D. This is a big thing. Okay. This whole summer, supposed to be huge heat wave, heat wave, heat wave in Santa Barbara. Every time I looked at my phone in the morning, it would give the forecast for the day and the week. It's hotter up at my house because I'm in the foothills. It never materialized. I'd go back and look, and it was 2 to 6 degrees cooler. We were supposed to get really hammered by the storm here in Santa Barbara. It just shifted to the east. Now, I'm really sorry about the desert and the flooding and things like that. I hope some of that gets to soak into the aquifer, and some of that is run off into the rivers and creeks and lakes. Sorry about the people. We just don't plan well for these kind of things. Sometimes there's sacrifices that have to be made for things to come into balance, as you all know. You've done it, you've been there, you've made those sacrifices. But what I'm noticing, I'm very, very curious about this whole weather thing this year. Like how it's supposed to be one thing, it's another. And this, I'm going to say that I'm sensing, and by the way, some of you may know that we had an earthquake here yesterday. While we're waiting for the Hurricane Hillary, we have an earthquake. And the other thing is, earlier in the morning, I stopped for a second. I went, earthquake. So there was another point of intuition, and I didn't feel like I had to do anything, but it came through. Meaning the information now is available to us if we keep that love, 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 or 5 loves. 3 loves, love myself, love God, love others. That's us walking around in 3D, right? That's you and I in 3D, 4D, walking around. How can I love myself? And if you can, and you haven't listened to last week, it was all about how you can intimately love yourself as the observer and as the experiencer. Okay. The observer and the experiencer, and you get that really intimate connection with yourself. There's an explosion into pathways, easier pathways to this 5D, because y'all got to have that together before you can be 5D. This is how it has to happen. There can't be any little thoughts like, well, you're stupid. No, not allowed. Now, so observing this is just so interesting to me, how observing these little breakthroughs that are happening, these little breakthroughs. Now, this morning, I was really called. Last night I did some Aknars before I went to sleep. And then during the night, I had probably, I don't know, it felt like a 7-hour dream. It just went on and on and on and on, and it kept developing. And I could remember a lot of it. It wasn't a foretelling dream, so I didn't write it down. But when I woke up, Again, I went right to the Aknar Kenja Kaima, love, love, love. Aknar Kenja Kaima, love, love, love. I'm like, oh, that's a good one. That's really good. Blessed holiness, absolute presence. I intend through the Divine Mother. I love myself. I am one as the one. And easy now to go out and be love. Just to be love. Just to be love and to create that field of love in my house. So as you know, we got this very large puppy. That dog has evolved so fast in the last week. It's mind-blowing. I just speak English to her now. Every once in a while she jumps on because she wants to kiss me on the lips. And I say off and I turn, and then she sits next to me and I pet her. She'd rather have love than a treat any day. It's mind-blowing. I'm just absolutely can't even believe it. And the other dog who was really wanting probably to follow Carm to the other side, I went and talked to her in English. I said, honey, X, Y, and Z, and this and that. You need to come out and join the family. Yeah, 5 minutes later, she came out and joined the family. So our ability to, I'm going to say buck the system. I'm going to say buck the paradigm. Well, this is how things are. Animals can't understand us and things break and, so-and-so said this about me. And that's all can transcend through what we're doing here. Through what we're doing. It wouldn't be the same for me if I was doing it by myself. It just wouldn't. I could make incremental progress. That's not the same. Other trippy thing, I told this to my sister last night, is that, I never took a yoga instructional course. No, I just happened into it in a couple different circumstances. So I teach yoga. And through COVID, we created our own form of yoga called fluidity because I want to be fluid in my life. And hey, you're going to take my class. You're going to do what I want to do. Ha, ha, ha. So, but together we've created it. Well, it used to have, a couple people online and it's a very small yoga community there. Well, last year we had our intention and the drought, fill the lake, and the drought, fill the lake. And whenever we would have 8, we would do that meditation. Well, guess what? They saw it. This is not a spiritual group here, but guess what? They're starting to come to yoga. Yeah, I was happy to get 5 before. Last couple times it's been 10, 11, 12. Because people are feeling the energy. And that group and you, and I've kind of corralled some of my patients, what we're doing is creating a vibrational center in Santa Barbara that is going out. And it's mitigating the changes that are happening, right? So the water, the fire, mudslides, earthquakes, flooding, it's mitigating it so that it's there, but it's down from what it was supposed to be. The heat, my sister told me that up there, it was like 100 last year. Like hot day up there this year was 90. That's unheard of in the last 4 or 5 years. So I'm hoping that our energy, you see, is mitigating your circumstances in your communities. And what I'm going to suggest is you start thinking about, who your 7 others are of influential power. Could be online. I'd like to see it in your community. I'm going to start one in our community. I think I told you this, that the Council of Intention, and see if I can get 8 spiritual leaders, 7 or 8, depending on how many and we get. And that we go back to our congregations and our groups, and we have an intention of the month. So I'm giving you this upgrade news because to me, it's the first time in a while that I've seen such a huge, we've never had rain in August here. Oh my God. And it was just the right amount of rain. Little here, little there, soaking into the ground. And do you remember we started our rain project a year ago? This week. Yes, a year ago this week, the last week in August, we started. And here we are. And here you are. And I feel your commitment. And I know sometimes you have to work and sometimes you have responsibilities, but I feel that you're committed and it's felt on the quantum. So we're going to do it today. We're going to give you the next little piece here. And sometimes we're going to get things through this that I don't even know yet. Yay. Because we're octopus multitaskers. So yeah, that's how it goes. Here's the secret. Aknar Kenja Kai Love, Love, Love. Do that for 10 rounds. Then go Aknar Kenja Kai Ma. Love, 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 love. 5. I'm like, 5, not 7. They go, yeah, 5 gets you to 5D. I go, oh. And the Aknar Kenja Kai Ma, those are all 5D intonations, overtones. So I did that a lot this morning. And well, it felt really amazing. And then I got up and I was a multidimensional octopus. I got it all done. It's like whatever needed to be done in the house, I got it done so that other people can come in and make it beautiful. Okay. So anyway, sometimes we get right into meditation and sometimes we have to just catch up what is really happening. And a really beautiful thing that happened too, it came to me to tell you this. So last yoga class was on a Saturday. And by the way, if any of you are in town, they do let other people come. You have to pay them a fee, but that's okay. So I always go, it's always, as we can see here, women doing the work. But this class now has 2 men who come very regularly. Another guy comes when there's no serve, but this time we had a 10-year-old, 11-year-old young man, 10-year-old. He's darling. And his mama is a friend of mine. And he was first time in yoga and he just showed up. He just showed up and did everything. I was so proud of him. My little heart. Phew. But then I said, okay, can I have a suggestion for what we should do for, our world intention since we have 11 people? And, his mama raised her hand. She said, peace and kindness. Peace and kindness. Peace and kindness. Oh, it just felt so yummy and delicious. And so I had them be the peace. And then they took the peace into the room, into each other's peace. And we became a foundation for peace. Just like that. So these are the little ways that are going to show up, my friends. Look for them. Wake up in the morning and say, okay, how can I be of service today? And you might wake up exhausted and you say that and an energy comes in. Because when you say, how can I be of service? It's not giving your energy away. No. Fill yourself up first. Love, love, love. But when you say, how can I be of service to the good of all? The all comes in and goes, I got some ideas and here's some firepower for you. And then something ignites. And so when I got all the stuff done, this voice said, now you need to go have mommy time. You go to the club and work out. Just so you have mommy time. And I go, okay. And I went and I got back. I felt like way better. So these are my clues, passing them on to you. And so now let's have some yummy time in our meditation and see where we go through the guidance. Okay. Closing eyes. just letting all this positive information just soak into you, soak into your 3D cells, give you hope, ignite your faith that we're going to make it through. Knowing that, yes, we've already split the timeline. And we can shift into a whole other reality that's coexisting right here, but it's 5D. So take that all in. Nod your head. Blessed be, blessed be. Love, love, love. Use your breath to shift you into this here and now that's so precious. Listen to your exhale. And take your mudra to your heart. And take that notch, step up, just up. Assume the best by assuming your avatar. Assume the best. And shift yourself by gently just moving slightly, slightly, slightly your mudra. Let it ease you into 5D with just empowered grace. Love, 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 love descends into our midst from the highest realms. Love, 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 love descends. It's grace and bliss and blessing. Love, 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 love. Behold it in your consciousness. Behold it in your cells. Behold it in your field. Empower your heart with a yes. Yes, I am. Yes. Now ground in this that we call the vehicle. Ground in it. Because we're going to take it to 5D. We're going to take the body to 5D, not just the quantum energy body. We're going to take our bodies. Aknar, Kenja, Kai, Ma, love, 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 love. Aknar, Kenja, Kai, Ma, love, 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 love. Take your bodies. Kenja, Kai, Ma, love, 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 love. Start to look down at your bodies as you do this. See if you can sense or see or feel the crystalline structure. Aknar Kenja Kai Ma. Love, love, love. Allowing your avatar frequency to solidify your ability to do this. It's a guiding force, but it's also a transmuting force. Aknar Kenja Kai Ma. Love, 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 love. Aknar Kenja Kai. And what it is we're just doing a quiet shift. Aknar Kenja Kai Ma. Even as you slightly move your mudra, you are programming your 5D body with your powers and talents, soul purpose, and your intent, your intentions. Narkenja Kaima, intending world peace. Aknar Kenja Kai, intending world peace. Aknar Kenja Kaima, intending a shift to peace, peace in their hearts, clarity of mind, release of ego. Calling all those who seek this, calling, calling. your palms, face them out into the world, and pulse. Pulse. Peace, the inclination towards kindness. Inclination to genuine love of self. Pulse the intention for respect. Pulsing the intention to care for all beings on this planet in the balance of nature. Knowing and realizing that the paradigm of eating to survive is still amongst us. Then again, the love, 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 love. Seeing it through our intent. Love. And as a council of 12, we hereby present our fields to assist in co-creating balance in weather and care and respect for this planet. Fully feel this intention now moving out through your palms and into the quantum to find its nesting place. Even as we begin this new year, this new season of intending, we know that our intent will find a place to nest as the seeds, the eggs, grow to maturity. And we place this intent into those who have been placed in power. And for those who have taken power, may they step down. May they step down. May they step down. Fuel the engines of innovation. And the young and the old, that they may allow the creative force to come through them to engineer unique and succinct and immediate ways to quell our march towards too much pollution in ocean, air, and land. And we seed the fields We, as the Council of 12, those that are around us, and those that can perceive our fields, begin right now today to make choices towards the good of all. Towards the good of all. Take that into your heart. These shall be the seeds that we shall nourish and energize throughout the coming year. Even as now we recognize that we are, in fact, co-living, coexisting in 5D, because we are. We are. And love, 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 love. How can we say it enough? Love, 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 love. Thank you for being a blessing to this planet. And I know that each of you have your own path, your own struggles, challenges, moments. In whatever way that our work and the work coming through me can mitigate and bless you, so be it. This moment, so be it. The blessing comes through you now. Receive it. Enjoy it. Enjoy yourself. Know that you're showing up. You're doing it. And I am so grateful. So grateful. Breath in. Namaste.